Now, I've noticed, I love watching people and body language. And I have noticed you, I have had hash marks for the number of times we've been interrupted. I just didn't think I could keep track of the number of times that you touched that pocket Constitution. And I have to know, and I know it's tattered, it's almost a metaphor for the very document itself, challenged, kind of torn through, but kept together, largely intact. Hopefully will continue to be intact. But do you have a story behind that pocket Constitution?
Well, I got it about 25 years ago. I know that because the 27th Amendment, which was ratified in 1992, is not in my version. So I have written in 27th Amendment in my handwriting, and then I've used it each year teaching my classes at Harvard Law School on separation of powers in the Constitution, and I've written a lot of notes, and there's a lot of ink in there. And the assignment for the first day of class, the students have to read the entire Constitution word for word. And for the last day of class, they have to read the entire Constitution word for word. And on the first day of class, for about the first hour or hour and a half, I give them a tour of the Constitution. So I start with the beginning and kind of roll through the whole thing. Article 1, I go through the different clauses. Article 2, Article 3, Article 4, go through the whole thing. Article 5, Article 6, then we go through the amendments. But I really focus on the original text of the Constitution because people have heard a lot about a lot of the individual amendments, although I point out some of the ones that aren't always discussed as much. But I go through the structure because I try to explain how the structure fits together to protect individual liberty. And some of the clauses about how the House of Representatives and the power of Congress, the power of the Senate, how that all fit together, the different...
I just find it remarkable that in spite of your encyclopedic knowledge, that you keep it with you and you always refer back to it. And the fact that you've had it for 25 years is a testament to those cheap pocket constitutions.
I will say that when I met with Senator Feinstein, I wish she were here, but she saw this because she talked about how much she appreciated the words of the Constitution, and I pulled it out, and she said, well, it looks tattered, and she gave me a new one. So if this thing ever totally falls apart, and hers has the 27th Amendment in it, so if this falls apart, I told her I would use her copy for future.